All right, Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again. So, we did a video a while ago about these. Okay, so if you guys remember, I had actually put these inside of the acid that you guys saw a while ago. So, what I did is that they were in acid and I had them in a gray bucket. I took the gray bucket, I have two buckets here, and what I did is I filtered all of them out. So, as you can see here right now, these are multiple filters that I use. I use probably about, you want to go over 12, but under 15. If it's too much, it'll take a long time to sift out, right? And this is like, oh man, like 5 in the morning. Okay, so all of this is absolutely sift out. And after I went to the bottom, I put all of them inside water. And as you can see here, I'm going to show you a trick. If I do this here, you're actually going to see all of that gold in there floating around. So can you see that? All of that floating around is gold in there. That was basically on all of these boards. Okay, and there's a lot of gold floating around. And what I have to do is I also have to use a filter and sift that out too. So as you can see here, right now, we have multiple filters in two different strainers. Okay, and all of this in here is gold. That's 100% gold in there, and it is beautiful. Okay, and then we have another one over here with another container of more gold, and then we have another one. Now, that piece you see in there is actually part of the boards that was actually filtered out. Now we actually have that, and that looks beautiful. Okay, all of this is nice. Now, what I did is I took one piece out of here, and I filtered it inside of this. So if you can actually look in here, you might not be able to actually see it there, but you see all that gold right there? That's in there, and that's basically settling down. That's taking time. So we're going to filter all three of these filters into that container, and then I have to scrub these boards out, which might take till 7. Okay, I have to scrub these boards out and then filter out all of that water. Is that going to take time? Absolutely, but it's going to be worth it because I'm going to have to use more filters. That's the one thing about this. You can have a strainer for about 5 years, but these filters you'll burn through right now. Best thing to do is go to Staples. Actually, let me do this. I'll actually show you guys which ones I actually did. These are economy, what did it say? Economy pack commercial size 12 cup. Okay, this is the 12 cup 500 basket coffee filter for 12 cup coffee milks. Okay, that's the one you want to use because that will properly sit inside of the strainer. Okay, as you can see, yeah, I use different size strainers. So this one is a lot bigger than this one here, but they all fit in. Now, you have to be careful when you're pouring it in because, look, it can get so close to the edge, it'll go over, and you'll lose that gold in there and have to refilter it out, okay? And this is a smaller one, all right? So I'm going to stitch this video with the other video because right now we're done with this, okay? The muriatic acid and other acids are down in there, and so we're going to spray these out. We're going to take these three, and you know what we do. We hold it over a beaker here, and we spray it into a container. Now, the good part is in the bottom of this here, you'll see the gold, and the rest of it will be liquid. But you still have to strain it out because you're still going to have that acid. Okay, if I swirl this around, boom, there's your gold. All right, spray bottle from the dollar store, use water, don't use any rubbing alcohol, and then when you're done, you got to throw the filters out because you finished it off. Okay, and then we got to pick up that part in there. All right, I will stitch this video up. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and I'll show you guys how much gold we get out of that. And yeah, that's probably going to take a couple hours because of the amount of boards we have. So let me show you this, right? So I'd say this is maybe about 6 inches up, but if I tilt it, there's a lot of boards behind there, right, that I have to go through. And I have to go through each board one by one. Is that going to take time? Absolutely. Is it worth it? Look at that. Look at that. That's a lot of gold in there, man. Wait till it get... Now, when all of the boards are cleaned and scrubbed, and all of this water gets drained into one of these filters, you're going to see exactly how much that is. And I'm going to put it in those filters. I'm going to show you guys how much gold is in there. All right, stay tuned. Stay tuned. There'll be another video coming up. Pro Dumpster Diver out.